I'm in between like getting new cameras or getting older cameras. And to be quite frank, getting new cameras every year, that's cool and everything like that. But what's most important to me, honestly, is the lens. And one specific lens I want to talk about is the Tamron 20-40. I'm not going to get into specs really. I'm going to just talk about my full experience and let's just have a conversation about it. Backstory: when I first started in the Sony ecosystem, I had the Sigma 16mm 1.4, which is still, honestly, till this day, a hands down awesome lens. It is an APS-C lens, so like it'll turn to like maybe a 22-24-ish on full frame camera. And after shooting with that for quite some time, I noticed that I was really getting into more different ranges, and I always wish like I could get a little bit tighter or maybe a little bit wider. So I ended up like exploring different other lenses. Now to be fair, I mean I prefer prime, but lately, because of the type of work I've been doing, it just made sense for me to get a zoom lens. I started off with the Tamron 20-75, which till this day I am using that lens. I'm actually shooting with that right now, but I wanted something different for my portraits and also for filmmaking, and I felt like 16-35 for me was a little bit too wide, and also the price, especially for Sony, a little bit too high. So I wanted to find something where it was like that middle range where it's budget friendly but also really good quality. So at the time the 20-40 was released, there were other camera bodies from like Sony and Canon. They was just releasing a bunch of just products, and I felt like that lens was just pushed to the side, and I totally forgot about it until one day I was looking for, again, you know, a different type of lens, and then I stumbled upon, I was like, well, let me just try it out. And tried it out. It's a really good lens, guys. I just feel like it's a good mid-range for myself where it's still a wide at 20mm and I can still go tight at 40. You know, even for video, I can punch in as well at Super 35. I can shoot portraits with it at 40mm. It's not a 50, but you know, it's close. I think it's an overall really dope lens for that type of work. Now, when it comes to the build of this lens, look, it's the same thing as the Tamron 20-75. If you tried that already, it's not a full-blown metal casing. Now this is like something that's like, it's a pet peeve for some people, but like if you're worried about dust getting into this, I mean, yeah, I mean it could happen, but if anything, get something that's internal zooming and shouldn't be a problem. Even when it's fully extended, it's not a big of a lens, and this is actually pretty small actually for the size. And what I like about it is that it could be super compact if you're using just a camera with this lens, if you're shooting environmental portraits with it, or if you're doing video. The other thing I like about this lens is the fact that it's light. You got like the Sony 16-35s, those are heavy. Not sure of like the newer models, but I know like the first ones, they were like pretty heavy. The Sigma 18-35 is also a heavy lens, and the fact that I can get a 20-40 with a lighter weight and also a budget-friendly price. You can get this lens for like $700 new, and maybe use a little bit cheaper. Now, who is this lens for? Personally, I think it's for the hybrid shooter. Those that do both photo and video. I am a hybrid shooter, so I do YouTube, I do interviews, I film B-roll for other clients, but I also shoot portraits, environmental portraits. Now that's pretty much what I have for this video. I wanted to share my experience with that lens. Again, awesome, and I'm looking forward to putting out some more videos for you guys on this channel and also on Instagram. Follow me there because I'm doing some other things as well. Thanks for watching this video, guys, and if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, share it with your friends, all that good stuff, and drop a comment below. What's your zoom lens? Are you using a zoom lens? Do you not like zoom lenses? Do you think camera bodies are more important than the lens itself? Drop a comment down below, share this, give it a thumbs up, all that good stuff. And until then, stay awesome, stay fresh, keep creating. Peace.